Hey guys, what's going on? In this video, I'm going to be doing a recipe today, and I'm going to be doing salt and pepper chicken, cooking it the right way. Let's get to it. Okay, the ingredients for the black pepper. We have got obviously black pepper, I use Himalayan salt, Chinese five spice, green pepper, yellow pepper, onions and chicken. I believe that is it. Oh yeah, and some garlic as well I throw in, just to give it a bit of extra flavour. I chuck garlic and everything. I think that is it. I'll double check the recipe to make sure I'm not missing anything, but yeah, let's get to it. I've washed the chicken and I've just thrown in some oil. I use rapeseed oil rather than olive oil because I prefer it, and my dad's actually allergic to it, so that's why I swapped. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it on high heat on the oven. I'm using a frying pan today, and what I'm going to do is just have a little jug of water, just so when the oil runs out, so it don't start sticking. Just chuck the water in. Because I don't like everything piled up in oil. And alongside that, rather than do it separately, like a lot of recipes say, to fry off peppers first, then add meat, that sort of stuff, I like to have my meat cook a bit longer. So I tend to just add in the meat first, and then while it's cooking, just have it cook at the same, have the peppers and that fry off at the same time, rather than kerfuffling around doing it one pan here, two pans there, and then combining it. Everything's going to end up having the same ingredient on anyway for this. I think the actual recipe says to cut it all up, add in the chicken, put all the flavourings, then do the vegetables, and then put it together. I don't see the point. Unless if you're cooking for a master chef or something, for a home meal, I just say crack on with it the fastest way that you want, and then as long as it tastes nice, who cares? And I'm just eating this for myself anyway, and I've done it both ways before. I've not been, to be honest, not told the difference. So main thing is get rid of the seeds, get rid of the peppers, rubbish. Just go and wash these yellow peppers, get rid of the seeds. Last thing you want is a pepper growing inside you, even though I don't know if that'll happen or not, but yeah, I don't want to eat seeds, so. I know there is an easy way to cook a pepper, cut up a pepper, and I realised that, but ah well. And figured I'd do like a long form video today. And then once it starts sizzling, we'll also add in the seasonings. I know some recipes say use red pepper. I had yellow pepper to use up from the previous pack that I needed red pepper for. So I thought, and I didn't know what to make, and I thought, you know what, why not try making this with yellow pepper? Typically, I don't really know the difference between peppers and that sort of stuff, so we'll find out if anything major happens. The only thing I does say to add in is spring onions, which I don't have, but and I'm not a massive fan of them anyway, so I figured there's no point in going back to just get some spring onions. So yeah, and then also some garlic. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a few cloves, probably about 4. I don't think the recipe actually says put garlic in, but I have it in my fridge as per normal, so I figured, you know what, let's chuck it in. If it's for me, garlic goes in everything, so yeah, let's do it. And what I use, I just tend to cut up the skin, cut up both the edges, and then that just peels it nicely. So yeah, my aim is to try and get all of my recipes on here for my notes. And what I do, just tend to chuck it all into here, crush it down, and then I'll just get a fork and scrape it out. Or I'll just use the knife for now. Yeah, sorry, I realised the camera is the opposite way today. I'm doing it in reverse. Normally I'm on the other side, but it is a bit tricky to film in the kitchen. But I like to do these videos, so they're not the best, but under the circumstances of the areas I have, I figured it's the best one I can do. So yeah, that is it. What we're going to do, we're just going to let it cook, and then I'll come back, add in the seasonings. It should take about 20 to 30 minutes usually. For me, maybe a bit longer, and in between I'm just going to get a jug of water and just tip it in just so it fries off. I'm going to heat up. What I might actually do is heat up. Yeah, what I'm going to do is heat up the chicken stock cube and put it in a jug. You need about 300 to 400 millimeters of water, I think, per stock cube. And every time it looks like it's going to empty, I'm just going to boil the kettle, put some water in, and I'll put it in. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And the chicken stock cube always gives it a nice flavour. I like to try and put some form of stock cube in each of my recipes that I do. So that's a little tip for you right there. But yeah, I'll be back soon. Okay, we are at the seasoning stage. So my tripod's a little bit busy at the minute, so I've just kind of chucked it all in. So I've put in a teaspoon of Chinese spice. Obviously got the water there for the chicken stock, so a teaspoon of pepper and a half teaspoon of salt, and then the recipe said if optional some chili powder, so I chucked in a bit of that just to try and give it a bit extra flavour. So that should be good, and if needed I can might just chuck in a bit more 5 spice. I've never actually had it, so I hope it's nice. If not, we'll end up going to McDonald's or something. So yeah, this should give me about 3 days worth of lunch. We're just going to let it finish cooking, and as you can hear, I've got the air fryer in the background for the chips, which will be out in a future video. Knife there, putting a bit more water. And yeah, so that's going, and I'm going to get onto the rice, which will also be out in another video. Okay. Here we are, the chicken has been cooked, so the salt and pepper chicken, and we've done a little taste test, and it is bang on, in my opinion. So, shall we do a taste test now? There we go, chicken, nice and soft. So this will take me to about 3 dinners, I think, by the time chips are done, and I'll get it out. That's it in this video, and I shall see you next time. Bye for now.